Hi guys, welcome to the Music B&B. My name is Callum J, and today we're reacting to an album by Chafin McDonald called Fractured Hearts. Now, Chafin has been on the channel before in some other forms. I can link up here and at the end of the video some reaction that I've done of this artist. I'm going to give you a bit of background about this album as we go through the album as well, because I've got quite a bit. It's quite meaty in terms of what I need to say about it. So I figured we'd listen. I'll pull up the lyrics as well, and yeah, just dive into it, because I think more importantly, we're here for the most important bit, that's the music, and then we can also connect with the artists along the way. Okay. So this album started the album like work May 2023, released April 2025. So that's over 2 years. So a lot of time, isn't it? Chafin was songwriter, producer, talent scout, arranger, bankroller, coffee fetcher. All the guitar on all the tracks is by the artist, and then other musicians came in. This is nice and pretty to start with. So we got other singers and other people
I wish I could give you
who brought the songs to life, really.
You deserve, but time has taken its toll on me. You should get the things you need. You're worth everything.
This is really nice.
You deserve so much more than I can be. I've tried all I can to make your life feel whole. Now you need more than I can give.
So this album artist, Chafin McDonald, is a combination of two people's names. McDonald not being the singer, but because there was a lot of different people, and because the artist wasn't the main singer, felt like this was a good amalgamation. McDonald played a lot of the keyboard on the album, heavy contributor, co-wrote a lot, like on one of the songs too.
I give you love's final gift. I'm glad I can give you this last thing you deserve.
So lyrically, this has been a very strong, emotional album that drained the artist a lot. So a lot of the lyrics deal with failed relationships and feelings of not being good enough, or dealing with death and mortality.
I pray that your new life is just as strong.
Very well produced so far. Sounds gorgeous.
All that he can to make your life feel whole. You no longer need more than I can give. I can't wait another day to let you run free. Can't bear to see you in such pain. The final gift that I can give to you is the freedom to feel loved again.
That's sad, isn't it? The final gift I can give you is the freedom to be loved again.
I thought that our love would last forever. Now my heart feels the pain of being
Feeling of, I'm putting you under so much pain and worry and heartache that I just want to let you go. It feels like almost a positive in the way that it's coming across as this person is like, yeah, you deserve better. Go and live your life. No, in almost like a positive twist to it, but it does feel sad at the same time. It's like a sad party, shall we say. Right, Pictures of You is our next song.
Lying there, you said to me, one day I'll wake up, you'll be gone. Hollow vestige on your pillow. You got your wings, you've been reborn. Pictures of you flow through my head.
Quite sad, a lot of this, like so far quite sad.
Alone in our bed. We'll never share.
This is like having memories of someone, a past relationship that you can't let go and move on from. Interesting.
All that I'm thinking of, bittersweet reflections in my mind.
So most of the songs have their own personal meaning to the artist, but were tried to be written with like a relatable stance to, you know, any listener. So hopefully there's something that people will connect with within this. The track order is supposed to be deliberate, and I'm feeling like there's almost a story here, isn't there? Like, I've let you go, and then this is me struggling afterwards.
Pictures of you flow through my head as I lie awake alone in our bed. We'll never share another time, a time when I'll feel your love. You're all that I'm thinking of, bittersweet reflections in my mind.
Ooh, like that ending there. That's cool.
Ghostly visions, your voice echo. You've got your wings, rest in repose.
Beautifully sung there by Eastern River. That's a great name for an artist, isn't it? Eastern River. Oh no, Eastern Driver. Still a good name, Eastern Driver. Brand new start. Maybe a bit more upbeat. Eastern Driver on vocals again.
Thought about you, can't believe you said we're through. Sent me away with your spineless text.
Oh, I like that little run. That's nice. Your words were just ladies playing. Is that like mansplaining?
Facade came down. Living with you, I may as well have drowned. It's over now, no longer have to pretend. Today's the day for a brand new start. Reclaim my life and found my heart. Glad you and I found closure. We're in love, you were just a poser. Today's the day for my brand new start. Reclaiming life, now we're apart. Feels like I've gotten sober. Moved on from you, I've started over.
Nice. So after like the I can't get over you, it's like through the stages of grief or something, isn't it? Now it's like the I'm moving on. Okay, let's go.
New girl in my life no longer feel my back in your knife. Why in the hell did I stick around so long? Life's now good, no pain in my soul. I've moved on from that deep dark hole. Damn, it feels good to no longer feel so wrong. Today's the day for a brand new start. Repeat my life and found
It's almost being sung, but in a way that feels like almost fake. Like here's someone going through a real mental swing, and they're like, "Hey, hey, I'm having a great day. I've moved on in life." And I bet you the next song will be like, "I'm still not happy."
Outside, the skies are now blue. Couldn't be happier with the way things are going. Somebody tell her I'm free and it's showing. Today's the day for a brand new start. Reclaim my life and found my heart. Glad you and I found closure. We're in love, you were just a poser. Today's the day for my brand new start. Reclaiming life, now we're apart. Feels like I've gotten sober. Moved on from you, I've started over.
I love that. Very upbeat, very, very happy. What's sorry for being me like?
Time has been judging me. Looking back, I see it all. I see how hard I was on you. Never knew just how. All I ever wanted was to love you, be the best that I could be, bring joy and laughter.
So this one's like beating yourself up. I was so bad to you. And after the previous song where it's like almost like, yeah, F you, I'm moving on, I'm having a good time, it just shows like the states that people go through after a breakup, doesn't it? a lot of these almost feel like letters. Like, especially this one, like, you know, I could go back and do all these things, you know, I'm sorry. It feels like almost someone saying sorry over and over again, in a way, so far. Brand new start, being different, being like, hey, I'm moving on, I'm doing better. Interesting story being told here. I think in some ways with this falsetto bit here, it almost needs to be doubled up with a lower octave, just to maybe give it a bit more emphasis. Now, whilst reading the lyrics, I can understand what's going on, but that falsetto, I just think it needs something extra to emphasize it, you know? Just a low, like, I went through it all, or something, you know?
Sorry for being me.
Very nicely done, very nicely done. Okay, next one is One Last Kiss Goodbye. Sounds like it's going to be a tearjerker. Then we're going to have a male and female in this song.
Light in your eyes has stopped shining. Your warm, loving touch has grown cold. Love that once helped define me no longer stirs in my soul.
You once held my heart in your hands. I felt it each time that we touched. Passion fires have stopped burning, extinguished by storms of distrust.
Fate can sometimes be cruel,
breaking bonds of love between two. Where do we go from here? We're broken, no more alibis. Tomorrow we'll grieve, but before we leave, let's share one last kiss goodbye.
Nice chorus. I think I would prefer a more like harmonized chorus between the two singers, because you know it's like a duet. That's what tends to happen. Like the one would lead the high harmony, male lower harmony, you know.
words once composed for our love song, rewritten by too many, one more tries.
Like that line, rewritten by one too many, one more tries. Oh, okay, they were saving it for the second verse. I like that. Actually, I prefer that, going from standard verse, standard chorus, and then harmonized chorus. I meant to say chorus then, yeah. It feels like the most 80s love ballad ever, doesn't it? My endless love.
kiss goodbye.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Everything so far has been gorgeous. Like, gorgeously done. This is a very reflective project, I would say. Next one is It Ain't Mine Anymore. Not someone else's now. I like that the project is interspersed with these more upbeat, tuneful ditties. You know, you've got track 3, Brand New Start, and you've got these like much sad and less hopeful tracks in between.
She saw you know who in my fancy ride, caught us headed to the lakeside, saw us embracing and kissing goodbye outside the door of her double wide. I came home drunk that fateful night. She was ready for one hell of a fight. She punched me square in my cheating face, had me screaming and wailing long into the night. She's taking the house in my 68 bed, all my 401k that I won't collect.
And this is such a country song. Like, this is such a country song. Like, so much.
It ain't mine anymore. I ran out of stories and false alibis.
Taking the house or my 401k. She's keeping the dog. She's keeping my name.
My cheating ways ain't gonna fly no more. If I come back again, it'll be my demise. She's taking my Harley. She's keeping our friends, leaving me nothing but a few lousy cents. She's taking it all. I even lost my manhood, leaving me nothing. She don't care if she should. 'Cause it ain't mine anymore. I'm just leaving here with nothing but dread. Just the shirt on my back and my tail between my legs. Now my dog don't love me, neither does she.
Even the dog.
Neither wants no part of
Dog's
me.
pissed off. In a way, this is kind of a funny song. Tongue in cheek.
She's taking the house, my 68 bed, my 401k. I never get, I ain't getting the dog. She's keeping my name just to eat me up and drive me insane. She's taking my Harley, she's holding our friends, leaving me nothing, just a few lousy cents. She's taking it all, even my manhood, leaving me nothing. She don't care if she should. 'Cause it ain't mine anymore.
It ain't yours now. Move on. Next up, we got Dance Away With You. I feel like it's going to stay upbeat.
They say time heals all wounds. That's not something I trust. Time's betrayed me all my life, thinking there would always be enough. The light around me is fading. of yesterday far behind. Life's desire is winding down. New ambition is hard to find. Soon I'll leave for higher ground. Who will help see me through? It's all breaking down around me. This wasn't part of my plan. I never thought that tomorrow was something I would outrun. Soon I'll leave for high ground. Who will help see me through? My time is drawing near. I need you to help see me through. Please sing to me sweet songs of love. I just wanna dance away with you. My blue eyes are turning gray. Memories have grown weaker too. I don't care what's left for me if I can just dance away with you. My time here is drawn to a close. I need you to
So this is kind of a bit of like a meditation on aging, your mortality,
sweet songs of
need for connection and comfort. Time's betrayed me all my life. You know, that kind of lyric suggests like regrets. Kind of sad. You start like with every year that goes on, you question your mortality and what you've done and your regrets and stuff. The dance away with you almost says like, you know, I want to leave this world with you, with someone. Yeah, that's there's a lot of worry in this song, I'd say. Interesting. This is Make It Through.
Another sleepless night. Fear's grip consumes me, wondering if you're safe and alright. You still here, I wish that I could see, knowing that we'll reunite. Bad things have come your way, I know that's true. Sorry, that's a bridge you've had to cross. But don't go blaming life itself, you won't find solace. You'll just stay.
So this feels like someone watching someone they love, like really struggling with something. And this is kind of like saying, hey, you can get through this. You can beat this, you'll be free.
Here from the start to see it all. You mean the world to me, this much is true. I know how much you care for me. I'm counting on you to see it through.
word that keeps coming up. It's free. In all of this, the word free. Setting someone free, letting them go and be free. Being concerned about them, though, you know, how they will be.
Oh, I'll never give in. One thing you know is always true. I'll always be here. I will not concede. I'll be here to help you stop your bleed.
It doesn't feel like a romantic love, but more like a desperation love, like pleading, I hope you'll be okay, I hope I'll be okay. It's love in a more like rock bass form than the whole idealistic love. Like almost like the artist almost feels drained and like just exhausted with this relationship. Not in the way of like they're tired of it, but exhausted by the emotional weight of it all, you know? Sorry to talk through quite a bit of that song, but this is what I'm getting from loads of these tracks, guys. There's a line coming up. I'm praying for some rest tonight, knowing that you're safe. Have you ever been so worried about something you can't sleep?
Praying for some rest tonight, knowing that you're safe. I need to know that you didn't fall. A night where I know I'll see you again. Please don't ever let me get that call.
And that last line's just devastating. Don't ever let me get that call. Whew. There's a real worry there, isn't there? Okay, so this next song is about the artist's great-grandfather times 6, the Reverend Abner Vance. The story is he was tried, convicted, and hung back, hung in the early 1800s for killing a man, and wrote this poem while waiting his sentencing. So the music has been written with the intent of it having an Appalachian appeal, since it's where the family was from, based off an a cappella version of one of my distant cousins' songs. I've actually heard this before. I'm pretty sure I've reacted to this. Yes, I have. It's a good song.
The valleys are lined with flowers gay, perfumed with wild rose. Green are the woods through which Sandy flows. Peace dwells within the land.
So Abner Vance was actually grandfather of Devil Vance Hatfield, who was the leader of the Hatfield family, the famous Hatfield-McCoy feud. This artist is a direct descendant of both the Hatfields and the McCoys, so wanted to do the song justice. It's got an odd time signature, 7-verse poem, a couple of breaks between the verses.
Partial judge announced his doom. The hunters found his grave.
Nice little break.
There's Daniel, Bill, and Louis. A lie against me swore. In and Emmanuel's trumpet shall blow. Perhaps I'll be wrapped in Abraham's bosom while they roll in the gulfs below. My body, it will be laid in the tomb. My flesh, it will decay. But the blood that was shed on Calvary has washed my sins away. Farewell, farewell, my old sweetheart. Your face I'll see no more. I'll meet you in the world above, where parting is no
The instrumentation's absolutely beautiful on this. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. So this is Reunion. This was an older song that was repurposed to fit in with this album. The artist wanted to hear how the singer who's been on all the other tracks would sound doing this song. All parts of it being re-recorded.
The sun's gone down, now it's time to relax. There are no more tasks to fill today. I lay my head down to sleep. I know I did my best. It's now my time to go away. 'Cause Lord knows my only regret is those I leave behind, not being there for them. But I know that day will come when we will be reunited once again. And when we do, I'll be the first to welcome them to the reunion. To the reunion. I'll be the first to welcome them. And when we do, I'll be the first. And when we do, I'll be the first to welcome them to the reunion.
Oh, lovely backing singers here.
Now it's my time to go, and I won't hesitate. I know that those who passed before me will be there waiting at the great reunion. They'll welcome
Very optimistic, isn't it?
You're in the greatest place. No worries and no fears. You're no longer running from time. 'Cause God's grace is here, and now you're saved. Soon all the children will be here. For all God's love and His light is now forever yours. Forever yours. All God's love
Oh, it's a big finish, this, isn't it? The track after this is only a minute and a half, so I'm interested to see what that is, because this feels like a finished track, doesn't it? It feels like an end of album track. Oh, the choir is just amazing on this.
now forever yours.
Is it solo time? Oh. I love that, the octave solo, doubling up the guitars. It makes it sound so much more full and big, doesn't it? And more powerful and expressive as a solo. Oof. That was cool. Fade to light. Feel like this is just an instrumental? I think it is. Oh, what a lovely way to end it. Right, let's review this project. Let's give it a rating, an overall rating. I like to review using the 5 following criteria: the flow, the lyrics, the artwork, the production, and the singing, giving a score for each 1 out of 10, then an overall average-ish score. Let's start, first of all, the flow. I liked the way the project swung between reflective and sad to upbeat. It did spend its time more in the sad pool than in the happy pool, let's say. But that wasn't really an issue. This is the kind of album that is very reflective, that is very self-aware, that is about sadness, breakups, relationships, interspersed with the happy. And it definitely encapsulates a time in life. So I'm going to give the flow of the project a 10 because for me it flowed together really nicely. There was never a time where I was bored. The track placement was done very well. Yeah. Lyrically, it was incredibly strong too. All throughout, there was a real person that shone through with the lyrics. There was a person there who was having a hard time, that was having a good time, that was having a introspective time, that was, thinking about anything that's gone wrong and anything that's going well. There were the times where things were funny. Lyrically very, very good. It was very of the genre as well. In sometimes, like when there was like a very country song, the lyrics were very of the genre too. Everything fitted nicely. It's a 10 for me for lyrics. Artwork for me is where I feel a little bit let down. You've got this incredibly personal project, but to me, very AI looking artwork. For me, and I could be wrong, this might not be AI artwork, but when you look at the shadowy figures, for example, the one at the front, that shadowy figure at the front has incredibly like long legs, and it's probably like supposed to be a shadow. And I get that, this artwork is generated to also look like a love heart in the sky that's almost fractured because you've got a split down it. So I get it, but I think because of how personal this album sounds, the artwork should feel personal, like it's someone who created it, either like it's the face of a person, or I don't know, an old dusty photograph on a table, or it could be like a memory box, or I don't know, just something that feels a bit more human and real to me would have been better to match the music. It's a 5 for me on artwork. It's fine. It's just I'd see it and I'd go, that's AI artwork, and there's a real kind of pushback against it now, because you see that and you can, and the problem is nowadays as well, you can see that artwork and think, okay, if the artwork's AI, what about the music? Is that AI? And I know this music isn't AI music. I know so much work has gone into this, and I don't want someone to think that. So what always baffles me about a lot of musicians that I listen to is that they will spend hours, weeks, months, years getting their music perfect and making sure everything is as beautiful as it can be musically. And why spend so little time on the artwork? That is such, I think, an important part of the creation process. This took 2 years to make. It could have been 2 years of exploring different art forms, different artwork. If you're willing to spend a certain amount of money on getting your music to the right place, well, surely we should be spending a certain amount of money on getting art from an artist, or doing it yourself. I just feel it that way now. I could be completely wrong, because we're also at a point where AI art does look as good as human art, and there's this kind of like, is it not kind of thing. So yeah, something to consider and think about, because if this was made by someone, then also it looks super hyper polished and like AI art. So if it was made by someone as well, they're incredibly good, but to the point where now they're being seen as probably AI. Yeah. Production is a 10 out of 10. Production was perfect across the board. Amazing production. Like whoever helped with that, incredible producing. And the singing, oh my gosh, the singing was incredible. Everything I wanted to happen with the singing happened with the singing. It was gorgeous, so it's a 10 for me. So overall, if I could give this project a rating, it would probably be a 9 out of 10, but the only failure in my eyes, and it's not failure, but the only thing that brings it back in my eyes is being the artwork. Everything else, amazing. Like, this is a gorgeous album, absolutely gorgeous, heartbreaking, soul-filled album that I recommend people add to their streaming services and listen to, and go and support Chafin McDonald, because it is well deserved. A lot of time, energy, money, commitment has gone into this. So yeah, if you like it, you know what to do then, don't you? Also, leave a comment down below if you agree or disagree with anything that I've said in this video. please do. Don't make it just me and my one opinion, my one voice. Let's have other people join the conversation. Support independent artists. And remember, in a world where everyone wants to be heard and no one's doing the listening, be the one that does the listening. Goodbye, I guess. And now it feels so good to say hello, 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 hello.